What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping by. Today we are going to be doing a chit chat, get ready with me, kind of get to know me a little bit. I just kind of babble on about myself for a little bit. So let's just go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start with the eyes today. And to prime the eyes, I am going to use the Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas Eye Primer. And it looks like this right here. And I am in the I am in the shade Illustrate. So I am just going to put some of that on my eyes like that. And I bring my concealer all the way up to my eyebrows. I know most people don't do that. As I watch YouTube, I notice that they don't do that, but I do. So I'm just gonna do things the way I normally do them. And I'm going to blend that out with the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. And it looks like this right here. So I'm just going to kind of sweep and press. And when I do my eyes, I tend to make a mess. That's why I do my eyes first, and then I'll go in with a makeup wipe and clean up all of this that I get under here. I have a tendency to use too much product, and I have a tendency to press really hard and to go things at every extreme. But I clean it up, so that's just what I'm doing right now. And I just go back and forth until I feel like it's really blended in. And I even get it up in my eyebrows. You can see I don't have any eyebrows. I mean, I have eyebrows, but they're so light. And I just kind of like the way that they look better when they have product built up in them. So once I have all of that down, I will just I kind of pat it in a little bit. And today for eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with two palettes. I have the ColourPop Dream Street palette, which was Kathleen Light's first eyeshadow palette with ColourPop. And then the other one I have is the I Think I Love You palette, which looks like this. So to set down that eyeshadow base, I am going to go in with this shade right here, and it is called My Treat. So I actually have two of the Flawless Concealer brushes by e.l.f. You can see that I definitely use this one for blending in concealer, and then this is the one that I use to set the eye concealer or the eye primer. So I'm just gonna go in with that and buff all that over the primer that I just set down. And I know that some people set their primer, some people don't, but I personally just like to set my primer, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to lay down a transition color, and for that I'm going to use the second shade in the Dream Street palette right here, and that is called the Stardust. That is called Stardust. So I'm going to use this Morphe JH30 brush, which is just a big fluffy brush. And I'm going to pick up some of the product and just buff that right in the crease. Just like so. And then just go back and forth and build that up. So you can see right here what the shade kind of looks like. Okay, and then once I have that down and it's kind of looking the intensity that I want it to be, I will go in with a smaller crease brush, and this is the JH33. And I think I'm going to pick up the shade, also in the Dream Street palette. I'm going to go in with this orange shade right here, and it is called Water Bear. So I'm just going to pick that up on my brush and buff that right in the crease, but not higher than that first transition shade that we laid down. And this is going to also be a transition shade, just not as high as that first one. So you can see I'm just going in windshield wiper motions and keeping that right in the crease. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back in with that first brush that we use. I'm not gonna put any more product on it, and I'm just gonna buff that out a little bit more. Okay, so then once I have that down, let's see, what do I want to do next? I think I'm going to go into the I Think I Love You palette, and I am going to pick up this chocolatey shade right here, and this is called Screw It. ColourPop has the best eyeshadow names. I love them. And I am going to go in with, I have my unicorn cup of brushes. There's actually a story why I love unicorns. I know that they were a trend for a long time, but before unicorns became popular, my husband asked me what I wanted for Christmas. And I was like, I don't know, you know, we have 3 kids, let's focus on them. He's like, no, I have to get you something. So that year we agreed that we were just going to do stockings for each other. So I found this meme and I sent him this meme, and it said, I know what I want for Christmas. I want a unicorn, $1 million, and I'll be happy. It was something along those lines. So, you know, he laughed and he's like, I wish I could give you those things, you know, and we laughed about it. So a couple weeks later, Christmas rolls around and we're opening stockings, and in my stocking was a Thai Beanie Baby unicorn. And I was looking around, I thought I had it in here, but it must be in my other room. He had a stuffed unicorn in there. So ever since then, you know, I just like unicorns because he just made it special. And the other reason why is I always joke that I'm his unicorn. You know, those things that go around about redheads, and it says the rarest combination in the world is red hair and blue eyes. And I have both of those things. So I always tell him, I'm pretty much your majestic unicorn. So between those two things, I like unicorns. I know that they were trendy. Now that they're kind of falling off that trend, I still like my unicorns. And every time my kids see unicorn stuff, or my husband, they always pick it up for me. So I will forever just love unicorns. Okay, back to what we were doing. I am going to pick up the Real Techniques base shadow brush, and you can kind of see it's tapered. I don't know if you can kind of see that. I like this for putting color in the outer corner in the outer V. So I'm going to go back in, or I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And I'm just going to put that in the outer corner in the outer crease. And I'm not doing anything exciting today. I'm just running errands. I have to take my daughter. She had an MRI of her knee. I don't know if I mentioned that in my other video or not, but on Tuesday, so we have the follow-up today. So we are just going to go meet with the doctor and see what they say about her knee. It's swollen. It stays swollen. It hurt. If she stands on it too long, it hurts. It gets red and splotchy. So we took her to a pediatric orthopedic doctor, and he ordered an MRI, and we get those results today. I had a friend of mine look, see how crazy? Clean it up, I promise. I had a friend of mine look at the MRI images, and she thinks that it's bursitis, which I think is fairly common and easy to treat. So yay, I'm hoping she doesn't have to have surgery. Okay, and then once we have that down, I think I'm just going to add a little bit of shimmer to the inner part of my lid. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and this is Rowdy. And I'm just going to use my ring finger to apply that. So you can see right there, that's what the color looks like. And I'm just going to, ooh, holy pigment. I'm just going to apply that right there on the inner part of my eyelid. Okay, and once I have that down, I'm gonna go back in with the that crease shade and go back into the I know I say a lot, y'all. I think as I do more videos and I get more comfortable, I'll learn to stop saying but for now I say I'm gonna go back in with this shade in the Dream Street palette, and I'm just gonna re-intensify that crease a little bit and kind of blend it into that brown shade. So you can see that, and then I'm gonna go back in with that Jaclyn Hill, and I'm just gonna blend all that. And then I'm also gonna go in, just to kind of deepen up the corners again, I'm gonna go in with this shade in the Dream Street palette. This is called Mooney. I hope I'm looking at these right. Yeah, I am. Okay. And I'm just gonna put that right in the outer corners, just to intensify anything that I may have blended away. And again, I'm going back in with that orange shade, and I'm just gonna blend. I have a tendency to not blend things as well as I think I should, so. Okay. That looks super crazy, and I feel like this side's just a little bit darker, so I'm gonna go back in. This side I tend to get a lot of patchiness on. Anyway, my eyeshadow never looks the same on both eyes. I don't know why. Feel free to leave me tips in the comments and let me know what the heck I'm doing wrong. Okay, so now that I have that down, that's gonna be my eyeshadow look for today. Very simple, pretty basic. And I'm going to take here I talked about these in my empties video. I keep these right on my desk right here. So I'm just gonna go get one of those. And now I will finish cleaning up underneath the eyes so we can go in with eyeliner. I actually usually put my eyeliner on first because I tend to make a mess with that too. I don't always do my eyeshadow first. A lot of the times I will do my complexion products first. It just kind of depends. And I know when I do my complexion products last that I can be kind of messy and I don't have to be super precise with what I'm doing. So that's just how I do it. I never do my makeup the same twice. I don't know why, I just don't. Okay, so before I go in with eyeliner, I'm going to prep the skin, and I'm one of those people that likes to use a primer spray and a primer. So today I'm going to go in with the NYX Bear With Me. It looks like this right here, and I'm gonna try to avoid the eyes, but I'm just going to eat it and taste it. Okay, so I put that on, and then I have, just like any other person that sits down and wears makeup every day, I have a fan. Got it from Amazon, and I will just let that dry in a little bit. So other than that today, we don't really have a ton of plans. Thanksgiving's in a few days and we're hosting, so we have a ton of people coming over. I have 3 sisters, 3 girls, 3 sisters. So we have a big family. My mom, it'll be my mom, my dad, my sisters, their children. So there will be a lot of people in my house. So, yeah. So we'll be doing a lot of things to get the house ready for all the people coming over this weekend. Okay, for primer, I'm actually going to go in with 2. Casey Holmes was talking about this first primer, and I really like it. I know she used some of the products from this line. I can't remember if she used the primer or not, but I used the primer and I actually like it. This is the Pacifica Cherry Matte Mattifying Primer Pre-Makeup Oil Control with Wild Cherry Extract. And I'm going to use this, and I'm actually going to mix it with the Catrice Cosmetics Prime and Fine Poreless Blur Primer. And this is a recommendation of Juicy Jazz. So what I do is I'm going to mix the 2 of these. So I just put a little bit of both in my hand, and you can see the difference. And then I'll just mix them together and work those right in to my skin. So I just, again, if you guys could feel how hard I'm pushing these products into my face, I'm that way with everything. When I write on the paper so hard that my hand hurts, and I'm like, Brittnie, why do you do that to yourself? It's not that, you don't have to be so intense all the time. But I'm like that with everything. So you'll notice as you watch me and as I do things, you're gonna be like, Brittnie, whoa, calm down, because it's really not that serious. But I do it. Okay, so blend that in. Okay, and then for foundation today, two of my holy grails are, it's the same foundation, two different shades. I love this product. I think it's amazing. I have no complaints. It lasts all day. I was looking for my beauty sponge, so I'm going to blend it out with the e.l.f. Total Face Sponge right here, and it's already damp. And I am going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation. And I mix the shades F1 and F4. F1's too light, F4's too dark. I could probably use F2 or F3, but these are what I bought, and instead of wasting them or not using them, I just mix them. So I've been using these a long time. So I tend to take the lighter shade in the center of my face. You can see these are almost out. I need to replace them. Yeah, this is F1. Oh, guys, it's almost all gone. So I take this toward the center. Oh, I'm gonna have to buy a backup of my face. And then I'll take F4 and go on the outer part of my face with this one. And I also bring it down my neck. I know, again, not only do I press too hard on things and go ham, or yeah, I go ham. I use way too much of everything. I'm like that in, again, every aspect of my life. I don't know why I feel like I have to be so rough. And when I really noticed it is when my youngest was little and I would do her hair. Mommy, why do you have to press so hard? And I didn't realize that that's what I was doing until she really pointed it out to me. And then I was like, whoa, you need to calm down. It's not that serious. So I am just, you can hear, again, it's so intense. I'm just pouncing this in. I was watching a video of Allie Glines earlier, and I noticed she's just, her voice is so delicate, and she's just so, what's the word I'm looking for? She's so, not calm, but gentle. And I'm like, why can I not be like that? I'm literally like beating my face with this sponge, and either way, even if I do it gently or beat it, it's getting in my skin the same way. But it's just how I am. It's the craziest thing. I'm just intense. That's the word, intense. I'm just an intense personality. Okay. Whew. Okay, so once I have that on, I am going to, I need to replace this foundation. I'm telling you, if you have oily skin and you have to wear your makeup for a long, it's already noon. Usually I wear my makeup a lot longer than I am right now, but today I'm not. So, but I do wear my makeup all day and that stuff lasts. So for concealer, I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer, and this is the shade Porcelain. I think this is a little bit light for me, but I'll make it work. So I'm just gonna go under my eyes like so. Like so. What is one, if you guys had any talent in the world, if you could do anything, what would it be? mine would be, I would have the gift of song or voice. I have about a 45-minute to an hour commute on the way home in the evenings, and I will just sit and have a full-on concert in my car. And I'm sure the people going up 75 are like, that girl is really into whatever she's singing, but it makes the time go by quickly. And I love to sing. I can't sing, but I love to sing. So maybe one day. I know you can have voice lessons. I don't know if voice lessons can help someone that can't carry a tune, but could always try, right? Oh, the other thing that I wish I could really, really do, and I would love to do, is dance. I'm not built like a dancer. I'm a hefty honey for sure, and I know I can control some of that. I don't want your nasty comments because I'm just gonna delete them. But, okay. Let's blend it in. And I like to take my concealer right up on my lower lashes. And I just pounce that in. And then any extra I'll take and I'll put on my forehead. I don't highlight my I'm so pale anyway. I don't notice a difference. Okay. Anyway, the other thing is dance. I love all kinds of dance. I love to watch ballet. I love hip hop. I love just dance. I love to watch people dance. I had a friend growing up. Oh, and to set my face, I'm going to go in with the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder in the shade Naturally Neutral. I know you can't see that, but that's what I'm using. And I think that's really where I got into dances. We were in 4th grade, and her mom would take me with her to her dance competitions. And I just put some in the cap. I just loved watching her dance. And I think ever since, I just fell in love with dance. Which again, I think if I really wanted to, it's something I could learn. But maybe one day. One day. Today's not that day. So I'm just setting my entire face with this powder. And I bring it really into my nose where I get so oily. This is right here is the first place that my makeup is going to slide off and I'm going to look crazy. I know I use, again, it's that whole overuse thing, but I use a ton of powder. I bring it down my neck. I set my whole face. Okay. So those are the complexions. Okay, those are the complexion products. Oh, I keep this towel in my lap. You can see that's from my sponge getting it too wet, and then that way when I drop product in my lap like I just did, it's not too much of a mess. Okay, so next I'm gonna I do things in the craziest orders, but next I'm going to bronze up my face, and I'm going to use a cult favorite Physicians butter bronzer, and this is just in the shade bronzer. I have the light one. I don't like it as much. I prefer the OG. And I'm going to go in with the Morphe E34. And I'm just going to bronze my whole. I bring it down my temples. My hair, I know my hair's crazy, but I fixed that. You'll see. It's dirty. It has dry shampoo in it right now. But I will fix all that in a minute. I don't know how everyone else does their dry shampoo, but before I get in the shower, I put the dry shampoo in my hair, kind of work it in, and then I I'm sorry if you can hear my dog. She's sitting right there growling. I don't know what she's growling at. Oh, and then I blow out any extra. I'm very fortunate. My hair's so light, you can't really. I feel like that's better. So once I've bronzed up my face a little bit, and I didn't add any extra product, I just bring it down. I still use the OG. I don't like the way my eyeshadow looks. When I keep looking at it, I want this. I feel like this is not blended very well, so I'm going to just go in with that orange color. and feel like I blend that a little bit more. I swear it doesn't look as crazy in real life as it does on camera right now. That brown just looks so intense. It's not, and it'll all come together, I promise, when I have eyeliner and my lower lashes done. So anyway, I still use this. I know this was ridiculously expensive. I understand. But I just love it. It's this Narcita brush. It's disgusting. Again, you can see where it's all frayed from how hard I press. But I just like it. And I don't really contour as much as I just take that same bronzer and I just really work it in just to give my face a little bit of definition. And I'll bring it up. And then I take the same thing and I run it right along the sides of my nose into my eyebrow to add some color back to the center of my face. Just like that. And I know that looks crazy, but I like it. Isn't that the thing about makeup? You just wear it the way you like it. Doesn't matter how everyone else likes it. I'm definitely one of those people. For blush, I'm going to use the Alamar Cosmetics Blush Trio in Fair Light. And to apply it, this is a Clinique stippling brush. It's what I always use to apply my brush. I just like the way it puts it on. So I'm actually going to mix the shade Paraíso. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm so sorry, but I'm going to use Paraíso and Scorcher. So that's these two right here, and I'm just gonna go back and forth and put that right like so. And I'm one of those people that brings it right across my face like that. And go back in with just a little bit more. I like color. And I put it on my chin too. I like color. I feel like maybe it's a pale people thing. I just like the color on my face. I don't like feeling like a ghost. And then this is a disgusting brush. It is washed. It is clean. It is just stained and it is old. But it is the Sigma Duo Fiber F50 brush. And I just take that and I just blend everything together. And I even blend all that like that. Okay, next let's go in and finish the eyes. I had the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. I wanted to try. I'm actually a little bit disappointed because I ordered this with the Frozen PR kit, the one that came with both for Elsa and Anna, and for some reason this is all I got in the package. And I reached out and they said that they would get me the other part, the rest of my order soon, but I wanted to try this. I really wanted to do a first impressions. I feel like now by the time that I get it, you guys will be tired of seeing Anna and Elsa Frozen ColourPop collection, but I still might do it. Let me know in the comments below if that's something you'd like to see. Bummed, really wanted to use that. Okay, I am going to go in with the Flash Cat Eye Black Liquid Liner by Maybelline. So, what are you guys doing this weekend? Have any good plans right before Thanksgiving? Are you guys doing Thanksgiving functions? We do, with my husband's parents, we do Wednesday night, the night before, and then we do my family on Thanksgiving. So that's just what we're gonna do. My eyes, I have very watery eyes, and this is what happens because I don't know why I even tried a tight line. Okay, and then to blend that out, put that away, I'm going to go back into the I Think I Love You palette. And I'm going to take this shade right here, Fancy Face, and I'm going to take a pencil brush. I got this years ago on Amazon. It's not as defined. It's kind of chunky. I don't know how to show you that. But I'm just going to take that and rub that along the lash line and kind of bring it up into the waterline to kind of set that black down. Okay. And just add a little bit more. And then I'm going to just take a pencil brush. I have a color switch here that I don't wash my brushes probably as often as I should, but hey. And I'm just going to take that same color, just kind of buff all that out right there. And then for mascara, actually, yes, for mascara, I'm going in, where is my mascara? I am going in with the ColourPop BFF Volumizing Mascara in Black on Black. Okay, so I actually went ahead and added the mascara and I went ahead and did my brows. If you're interested in a brow tutorial, let me know down below and I can definitely do that for you. But I used the ColourPop BFF mascara, the black one, and I used the Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Definer in the shade Blonde, and the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow in the shade Soft Blonde to set them. So this is what's in my eyebrows today. Two more things and then we're done. Next I'm going to do some highlight. I'm using the JH09 from Morphe. This is the, the highlight brush. And I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Stealth X palette. And I'm going to mix these two shades right here. And I'm just gonna do and apply that right there. Like so. Hit the tip of my nose. I don't feel like the light's picking it up. I mean, a little bit right there you can see. It's just a pretty highlight. And a little bit on my chin. I always feel like this side of my face doesn't highlight as well as the other side. I don't know why. I think it's my lighting. Let's see. There we go. That kind of picks it up a little bit better. So just hit my face like so. And I'm also going to inner corner highlight. So I'm going to go in with the JH41. I'm just going to go in with the white shade right here and put that on my inner corner. Ooh. Like so, and hit my brow bone. Okay, and then for lips today, I'm going to go in with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Lumiere and the ColourPop Liquid Lipstick in Aquarius too. These are both Kathleen Lights collabs. Love them together. So my lips are like so. And I'm actually gonna fill them in a little bit of this too. Not a little bit, the whole way. Okay, and then I'm going to top them with the liquid lipstick. And then the last step is to set the face, and I am going to go in favorite setting spray right now, and that is the e.l.f. I'm almost out of it. I need to get some more. The e.l.f. Matte Blotting Mist. So I'm just going to spray. go ham the face like so. And now I'm going to go change my shirt and do my hair, and I'll be right back. Guys, that's it. So I did my hair, I just ran the hair straightener through it and just put on a top. I thank you so much for stopping by, and feel free to subscribe and leave me comments down below of what you would like to see next. Bye guys.